we're going to show you exactly how to play tab on the guitar. We're going to look at the lowest sounding string, which is our low E string, and then we're going to reference that to the bottom line of the tab. And a good way to memorize that is just that the lowest sounding note is going to be the bottom string of the tablature. What we're going to do is put a 0 there. That represents me playing it open. Then we're going to move to the next line. That's going to be the open A string. So we're going to hit a 0 there. The next one's going to be an open D. There'll be a 0 on that line as well. The next one's an open G. There'll be a 0 there. And then the next one will be an open B. And then the final, or the highest line, or the top line, is the highest pitch as well. And that's the top E string. And that'll be a 0 on that as well. So now let's go back and put some numbers in. The numbers represents the frets. So sometimes it's always good to think of the lines are equaling the strings and the numbers are representing the frets. So let's go ahead and look on the lowest line, or the lowest string. We're going to put a number 1, and that's going to represent the first fret. Now we can do that all the way across. So we'd have a 1 here on the lowest line. The next line up from that, we'd have a 1. The next line up from that, we'd have a 1. The next line up from that, we'd have a 1. The next line up from that, we'd have a 1. And the next line up from that, we'd have a 1. So now let's go ahead and play some scales so you can see kind of how that tablature works and get a good feel for it. C major scale. It's going to be 3. On the next string up from that, we're going to have a 0. Then we're going to have a 2 on that same string. Then we're going to have a 3. Then on the next string up, we're going to have a 0. Then a 2. And then we're going to have a 0 on the next string. And then we're going to have a 1 on that string as well. So our C major scale.